Good afternoon, and welcome to Guttman Community College's 2025 Commencement. It is my honor to serve as this year's Grand Marshal for the ceremony. As a faculty member of Guttman Community College, I've attended many commencement ceremonies, and each one is important. You have worked hard to be in that seat, and we, your faculty and staff at Guttman Community College, are proud to be here to bear witness to this rite of passage in your life. You are our city's and our nation's future leaders, and we need you to go out into the world and shine as brilliantly as you shone in our classrooms. Today's ceremony marks a new chapter in your life, so let's begin. In the presence of President Dr. Larry Johnson and Vice President and Provost Dr. Paul Reifenheiser, our distinguished guests, and the very proud family and friends of our graduates, I hereby direct the 12th annual commencement of Stella and Charles Guttman Community College to begin. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Ashley Keiko, who will perform the national anthem and lift every voice and sing. May I ask the audience to rise?
Ashley Kieko. Yes, amazing. Thank you so much for blessing us with your talent. Amazing. Well, audience, you can please be seated at this time. Good morning, everyone. My name is Victoria Romero. I'm the Director of Advising and Transfer Support, and I have the honor of serving as your Master of Ceremony for today's commencement. We are gathered to celebrate the achievements of the incredible graduates before us. Throughout the program, you'll hear from members of our community and dedicated supporters of Guttman Community College. We kindly ask that you follow along using the program booklet provided. Bienvenidos todos. Mi nombre es Victoria Romero, directora de Consejería Académicos y Apoyo para la Transferencia. Y tengo el honor de servir como su maestra de ceremonias en la graduación de hoy. Estamos aquí reunidos para celebrar los logros de los increíbles graduados que tenemos frente a nosotros. A lo largo del programa, escucharán a miembros de nuestra comunidad y a fieles colaboradores de Guttman Community College. Les pedimos amablemente que sigan el programa utilizando el folleto que se le ha entregado. Now, please join me in giving a warm welcome to the president of Stella and Guttman Charles Community College, Dr. Larry Johnson.
All right, good. It is still morning. Good morning, everyone. I will try that one more time. Good morning. And because I'm from the South and I'm a real church boy, I have to do it one more time just for the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Good morning. All right, I think you're ready now. Welcome to the 12th commencement ceremony of the Stella and Charles Guttman Community College. It is a wonderful day, though a little gloomy, but it is so happy that you're shining bright today as we celebrate the Grizzly class of 2025. Today represents the completion of a significant milestone in your personal and your academic journey. I am surely filled with emotions as you reflect, I'm sure, on your experiences here at the institution. Graduates, while we are here to celebrate your success, we know that in the audience are persons who have championed your success and serve as your inspiration and support system. Will you please join me in giving a rousing applause to your friends, your family, and loved ones who are present or who are watching online? Just give it up for them. We also know that colleges employ dedicated faculty and staff who care deeply about student success. Graduates, please join me in showing appreciation for the Guttman faculty, staff, and senior leadership. Today, we have a number of special guests that I want to recognize. First, Dr. Alicia Alvaro, Interim Executive Vice Chancellor and University Provost. Let's give a round of applause for her. Dr. Denise Maybank, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. In the audience, Jeffrey Rodas, Vice Chancellor for Government Relations. Our student trustee, Daniel Reedon. And many of you may know these are fierce champions for Guttman and certainly for CUNY students. I would also like to represent and to celebrate the members of the Stella and Charles Guttman Foundation that are in the audience. Please give them a round of applause, please. The Stella and Charles Guttman Community College Foundation and members of the CUNY Chancellery. Thank you for all that you do and for your continued support of Guttman Community College. At this time, please welcome CUNY trustee Henry T. Berger to the podium. Following Trustee Berger, there will be a brief video greetings from our Chancellor, Felix Matos Rodriguez. Thank you.
What a scene. Good morning. President Johnson, distinguished faculty, guests, families, friends, and most importantly, the Guttman Community College graduating class of 2025. I get to do a lot of the intros again, so we'll go through. Welcome to today's keynote speaker, Deputy Manhattan Borough President Keisha Sutton James, Guttman Community College Foundation Board President Andre Weiss, Interim Executive Vice Chancellor and University Provost Dr. Alicia Alvaro, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs Dr. Denise Maybank, Vice Chancellor for Government Affairs Jeff Rodas. It is my honor to be here today on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the City University of New York. Class of 2025, we are here today to celebrate a significant milestone in your lives, the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, perseverance. This moment is a testament to your resilience, strength, and unwavering commitment to your education. You are the pride of CUNY and the pride of New York. We are enormously proud of the class of 2025, and they seem to agree. Graduates, you've earned a priceless degree from Guttman Community College, and you are ready to embark on a new journey filled with endless possibilities. Take a moment to appreciate this fantastic accomplishment, and know you didn't do it alone. So do me a favor and stand up and give thanks to the family, friends, faculty, and all those who helped to guide you along the way. Stand up and turn around and say thank you to those who are here. Thank you. Cherish all the experience and knowledge you've gained at Guttman Community College. The world we live in is unpredictable, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed by uncertainty. But you have an excellent education with the tools and experiences to face whatever comes your way. You've learned how to adapt, how to push through adversity, and how to keep going even when the path forward was unclear. You are equipped and empowered with more knowledge, skills, and innovation than any generation before you. Venture out and change the world. The world has never seemed more uncertain and more dangerous, and never more in need of your commitment and your passions. This is your time. Your time is now. Pursue your passions with courage, confidence, compassion. We depend on you to change the world, because my generation isn't doing a great job. Be bold and dream big. Be agents of change and make the world better for the next generation. Start right here in New York City. Engage in your communities. Speak up for those who cannot. Serve your city and your fellow New Yorkers with pride and integrity. There will be more challenges, but there will also be even greater rewards. Keep pushing boundaries. Keep asking questions. And above all, keep believing in yourselves. We expect great things from each of you, and we'll be rooting for your success. I have no doubt that you have the talent and the passion to change the world. After all, you are CUNY graduates. On behalf of all of us at the City University of New York, I extend my best wishes for a bright and successful future. Good luck to the class of 2025.
Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias, and thank you, President Johnson, for inviting me to be part of this exciting and momentous occasion for the 166 members of the Guttman Community College class of 2025. On behalf of the entire CUNY community, I'm delighted to congratulate our graduates on reaching this hard-won milestone. Today, we celebrate your passion and dedication, knowing that a bright future lies ahead. I want to congratulate all of our student award recipients and acknowledge a few special guests that have joined us at Bryant Park here today. Your keynote speaker, Manhattan Deputy Borough President Keisha Sutton James, Trixie Johnson, your class speaker, Sabrina Q, your salutatorian and Student Government Association President, and Michael Sanechili, your valedictorian. Also with us today are CUNY trustee Henry Berger, interim executive vice chancellor and university provost Alicia Albero, and vice chancellor of government affairs Jeffrey Rodas. For our graduates, today we celebrate your achievements and applaud the strength and determination that brought you to this moment. I also want to extend my heartfelt thanks to your family members and friends, those incredible cheerleaders in your life whose love and support played a pivotal role in your success. You are the face of New York, diverse, driven, and full of promise. Many of you are the first one in your families to graduate from college. Congratulations. Some of you held down jobs and cared for loved ones. Some of you crossed continents to get to your campus. You persevered through a once-in-a-century pandemic, economic shifts, polarizing conflict, and the disruption of political norms. But you did not stop. You were adaptable and resourceful. You made it through by pushing forward and rising in spite of it all. And that's the CUNY way. And now you're stepping into a world in which there are many unanswered questions and much trepidation about what the future may hold. And let's be honest, there's a lot more work that lies ahead. But all of you are exactly who we need in the world right now. And believe me when I tell you that you are ready for whatever comes next. Your time with us was well spent. You prepared to chase your dreams and turn them into reality. Those dreams will not change. Your values will not change. Your love for your families and your connection to your communities will not change. So go forward, knowing that all you've learned here will fortify you. Be proud of your CUNY roots and remember that you will always have a home here. I encourage each of you to join our CUNY Alumni Network, where you can access exclusive resources, mentorship opportunities, and a supportive community that will help you thrive in your career. Graduation isn't goodbye, it's hello to a dynamic community that will support you for many years to come. On behalf of your CUNY family, I congratulate you and wish you nothing but the best. We are so proud of all of you. Thank you, have a great day, felicidades y buena suerte.
Good afternoon, or good morning still. Thank you so much for the very warm welcome. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to our 2025 commencement. Whether you are part of our distinguished faculty, staff, leadership, or guests, or loved ones out on the lawn, I thank you for coming out, despite the slightly moody weather, to celebrate such a monumental moment for the class of 2025. Before we begin, I would like to give a quick shout out to my own family right here in the front, who actually had no idea I'd be up here giving a speech today because I kind of kept it a surprise. But Mama, Papa, Gogo, I know these last few years have been difficult for our family, and there isn't a day that goes by when I don't miss Papa. But without you three and her love from above, I wouldn't have made it to today. Thank you for supporting me in my health, my education, and my lifelong growth. Today, I celebrate and honor our family as well. This day is so important to us all, not just because we're graduating, but because of everything it represents. We come from proud communities. We are immigrants, children from working class families, and first-generation college graduates. We've been balancing classes, internships, scholarships, and research with family obligations, and sometimes both main hustles and side hustles. That is no small feat. So before we go any further, I'd like to ask you all, especially my fellow graduates, to give yourselves a well-deserved round of applause. Because
Good morning.
it is not as easy as we make it look. But let's be real, sometimes we looked a little rough. This is also such a precious moment for us to recognize all that we witnessed along the way and all the people who shared this time with us. Just look at this sea of grizzlies. We've witnessed our classmates, some we connected with over shared experiences, others who we tested our ideas with in healthy debate. We've made new friends, people we've shared burdens with, as well as moments of sheer joy. I especially want to take this moment to recognize my absolutely incredible team on SGA. We started off the year together getting pied in the face for breast cancer awareness. We stayed late on campus for meetings, got up early to prep events, sat together during several hour-long bus rides to Albany to advocate on behalf of every Guttman Grizzly present here today. To Kayla, Trixie, Isaac, B-Dog, Randy, Ibrahim, Noberis, Ricardo, and Lenasia, although we might not all be graduating at the same time, I want you to know how much of a blessing it was to have worked with you all. I truly couldn't have asked for a better group of people to serve by my side. Yes, please give it up for the Student Government Association of 2025. Now, this is a celebratory day, but I also want to be honest. It would be remiss of me not to mention what we together as a class and as a generation are witnessing in the world. Too many times I remember walking up that subway entrance down the street wondering, how on earth am I going to walk in today and pretend like any of this is normal? Like, there's no way these people think that I'm actually okay. We see what's happening in the world, and the world sees what's happening to us, too. Right here in the United States, right here in our own city. On this side of the world and the other, there are families being torn apart from their homes and loved ones, all for the sake of exploitation, domination, and greed. And we're smart enough to know now that the problem started on the very soil we now rest our feet on. So when I look at this class of graduating Grizzlies and think back to all the student leaders I've met during my time at Guttman, who not only gave me the college experience I've always wanted as a transfer student, but also inspired me every day to think harder, work smarter, confront both my deepest fears and my biggest hopes for the world. I also think about all the trauma and hurt in it right now, and how much it needs us. The young and the educated in the belly of the beast. If there's only one lesson I've learned as SGA president that I could share with you today, it's that there could be 1,000 interconnected problems to solve, and 1,000,000 great ideas to solve them with. But time is the most precious thing we have. So as we step into this next chapter, one that will surely take us to new places and new heights, know that it will also challenge us in new ways. And it is important now more than ever that we meet the moment with grace and with tenacity. With that said, my fellow graduating Grizzlies, it has been an absolute honor serving as your Student Government Association president. I love you. You will always be my inspiration. And congratulations to us once again. We made it.
All right, let's give President Q a round of applause one more time. All right. So I want to be mindful of the weather. So we have an outstanding keynote speaker here today who's representing the Manhattan Borough, and Keisha Sutton James. She has a number of accolades to her name. If you would open your program and read about her, we're so happy that she has graced, or will grace this podium to impart a word to you today. So I will shorten the introduction, but there's so much about her in your program today. So at this time, please welcome the Deputy Borough President, Keisha Sutton James.
Wow. I'm bringing this a little closer because I really want you guys to hear me. First of all, President Q, you were fantastic. Congratulations to all of you, but congratulations on your leadership, your earned leadership. Thank you for your amazing remarks. Give it up again for President Q. Now, Grizzlies, Guttman College, how are you feeling today? Yes! I want you guys, listen, all these buildings everywhere around us, everybody in the offices, in the library should hear you. How are you feeling today? Yes. President Johnson, Trustee Berger, members of the Chancellery, Dean Fuller, Dean Luckett, Guttman faculty, staff, our Provost Reifenheiser, Vice Provost, and most importantly, our graduates. I don't know about you, but I am thrilled to be here today. I'm deeply, deeply honored to be a small part of the day that manifests dreams fulfilled. That's what you have done here today. Now, I know, graduates, that you have worked incredibly hard to make it to this day. You put in all your labor, all your efforts. But everyone here, from faculty to staff, friends, family, they are all so very proud of you. Mothers, fathers, mommies, papis, grandmas, grandpas, abuelos, abuelas, aunties, uncles, tios, tias, babas, yayas, daddies, nannies, amuabas, and amabas. Look at them. You can't see it because you're too young probably, but I know that their hearts are bursting with pride at this moment. Bursting because this is a moment where dreams have been fulfilled and dreams have been manifested. Now, my hairdresser slash girlfriend, because in the Black community, our hairdressers are also our girlfriends, maybe in some other communities as well. She always talks about dreams. She says that they are magically unique, that dreams, that no one can dream the exact same dream. And let's be clear, this dream, graduating from community college in America, is a tough dream. Community college graduation rates are considerably lower than those of four-year programs because community college students rather, are not born on third base with a silver spoon in their mouths. They tend not to be. Now, I will be honest, I was born with certain, advantages in life, but I do know a little bit about what it's like to have odds stacked against you. I have dyslexia, I have ADHD, I may not look like I'm 53, but been born in the 70s, I know I absolutely look like I'm 53. But those two things combined made growing, learning, and especially test taking really hard. Growing up as one of the only Black girls in a school for gifted children, but having learning disabilities in the 70s and 80s meant that my classmates and my teachers sometimes thought I wasn't smart and that I couldn't hack it. I believed that I couldn't hack it. For years, and I mean years, I was racked with self-doubt. But eventually I was able to see myself for who I was, an accomplished woman. I am tough, I am resourceful, I have grit, I'm steady under pressure, and I have enough successes and wins now that I was finally able to truly own how much talent and intelligence, how much unicorn magic was inside me all along. Now, I imagine that many of you have a similar story about how you beat the odds and in some way struggled to get to sit here in your caps, the bejeweled caps, the fancy sashes, and your gowns. Some story, some struggle. Maybe you returned to the classroom after some years in the workforce. Maybe you juggled going to school while becoming a parent. Maybe financial hardship or illness or death in the family meant that you had to take time off in between semesters. Maybe you were the first in your family to earn a degree. Maybe you migrated here from thousands of miles away. Maybe your family members can actually not be here with you to celebrate this win because they are under the threat of new federal immigration enforcement actions. Or, on a lighter note, maybe you just took the train really far from the Bronx. Can I get some, where's the BX out there? Come on, BX, I know you're here. I'm Manhattan, but I listen, I got love for all the boroughs. Whatever path took you here, whatever struggle you endured, you all share one thing in common. You persevered. You are battle-tested. You are adaptable. You are resourceful. You are a critical thinker. You are an achiever. You are a dream actualizer. You are a dream fulfiller. And I want you to own this win, this achievement, right here, right now, and forever. Now the mommy in me is coming out. Do you hear me? I want you to own this achievement right here, right now, and forever. Don't be like me. Don't ever minimize this achievement. You beat the odds. You are one of the ones who made it, who graduated from Guttman Community College. You are now, that's right, you are now in an elite club, a community college graduate. Again, these are tough odds to beat, and you did it. And while I'm on that point, there is something magical and special about community colleges. And that is that they embrace the non-linear path that defines life beyond the ivory tower. They make space for the unexpected things that interrupt or alter or shift our journeys as people and as students. Community colleges embrace the detours that actually enhance all of us and that positively shape who we become. Those detours, some of which others might label as failures, are what make us the great unicorns that each of us is. And they end up being the source of some of our greatest strengths. Community college graduates are uniquely positioned for today's world. Life these days, most often, is not linear. Gone are the days of the 40-year career with a company that is going to offer you a robust pension. You'll likely need to pivot. Your journey may be circuitous. It may zig, it may zag. It may have starts and stops. So being a Guttman College graduate is the best preparation for today's economy and today's world. You are prepared in ways that many others aren't. So now that you've gotten the best preparation, you have grit. You're adaptable. You're resourceful. You persevere. What's next? You are going to dream your next dream. You are dream fulfillers. You are dream achievers. You are dream manifestors. Back to my hairdresser, Maisha, hairdresser/girlfriend, Maisha. She says, you either create your own dream or get caught up in someone else's dream. You hear that? Either create your own dream or you get caught up in someone else's dream. So continue to dream your own magical dream that is uniquely yours. Dream big and dream on your own terms. Maybe you've earned your associate's degree in business and are headed to the Guttman Baruch Business Academy. I happened to be there for the launch of it. Yes! I was there for the announcement of the launch of it. Yes! Maybe your dream is to become an entrepreneur and you are already ready to take your place. I'm sorry, you are an entrepreneur and you already have what you need to launch your own small business. Somebody out there is doing to launch their business? Somebody give me some love. I see a hand back there, yes. Maybe you earned a certificate in cybersecurity and are ready to take your place in one of the most in-demand careers in the world. Dreaming your own dream, I would say, is not also limiting yourself to just one dream. The world is truly yours to conquer. Maybe you become that cybersecurity expert who launches their own business and becomes an entrepreneur and then decides to teach the subject. Maybe while you're teaching, you decide to pick up another dream, or you may realize that the world is missing something and you decide to invent it, or you decide to write novels and do that too. You can become the master, and I say the master, of many industries and many sectors. All of that is inside each one of you. You can do it all. You just have to keep dreaming and actualizing and manifesting. You fall down, you get back up. You fail, you learn and you try again. You take time off, you get back at it. That is what a lifetime of success looks like. And regardless of what your particular lifetime of success looks like, remember that you all stand on someone else's shoulders. We all stand on someone else's shoulders. You are all standing on the shoulders of your professors, your academic counselors, your family and friends who have come here to celebrate you and who are watching your celebration. You stand on the shoulders of your kindergarten teachers and your first bosses, on the shoulders of Stella and Charles Guttman, Charles being a child of immigrants whose formal education ended before he reached the age of 13, but who worked odd jobs to make his way to found this college. And just like you, they stood on the shoulders of others to achieve success. We all owe a part of our success to those who came before us. So yes, you worked hella hard to earn every bit of this, but don't forget that pathways and doors have been opened for you, and that it's your responsibility to do the same for the people who come behind you. So lift as you climb. Keep the door open for the next person. Give of your time. Share resources, share information, share contacts. Be a connector. Give your money to Guttman College. Hey, I thought I'd get some cheers from back here. Because Guttman needs you. New York City needs you. America needs you. Your country absolutely needs you. Immigrants, black people, brown people, we are the folks who have always been the leaders of change in America. We grow the economy, we innovate, we invent. We are the ones who make this country culturally rich beyond measure. And most importantly, we lift our country closer to our founders' vision of a true democracy, one where everyone's merits are valued and everyone's most fantastical dreams can be manifested. And it's your dreams, the manifesting of your collective dreams, that will be our collective future New York, our future America. And I, for one, cannot wait to see the kind of fantastical future that you are in store, that you are going to create for us, that you are dreaming up for us. So congratulations, Guttman College graduates. I am so incredibly thrilled for you and cannot wait to see the future that you create for us. Thank you.
All right, let's give it up again for Deputy Borough President James. Thank you, thank you. If you will come back to the podium for us, we will, on behalf of the Guttman College, you're giving us a new name, we'll take it. Guttman Community College, we do want to recognize you for your inspiring words by giving you the highest honor of the college, and that is the President's Medal for your service today. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Yes. It's good. No, we're good. Yes, we're going to move forward. Let's going to move forward. All right, so graduates, stand up real quick because your energy is low. It's gloomy, but I need you to get a little bit more excited. I'm going against the program. Sorry, everyone. I need you to get excited. I need you to get excited today. I need you to make some noise. You have worked hard to be here. You have worked extremely hard. So graduates, on the count of 3, I just want you to say Guttman. 1, 2, 3, Guttman. All right, thank you. We're going to take it higher with our next speakers. All right, MC, now back to you.
All right. All right. So now please join me in welcoming this year's faculty speaker, Dr. Marcus Allen, Professor of Political Science.
Hello, everyone. I want to see more of that high energy. I see those smiles out there, just making them a little bit bigger. So to President Johnson, the CUNY Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2025 and your beloved families, greetings. I'm honored to speak before you today, and I begin with a quote by Malcolm X that has always inspired me. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Here we are on June 17th, 2025, at a moment in history that future generations will read about and it is up to us, the victors of today, to construct and write that narrative. The foundation of America's promise begins with three powerful words: we the people. The audience before me today, diverse in race, culture, language, and identity, originally would not have been included in that vision. America became truly inclusive because people who dedicated their lives to upholding the Declaration of Independence promise that all men are created equal and are endowed by their creators with certain unalienable rights: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And it is that diversity, though not always included and treated fairly, that is the foundation of America's greatness. As President Ronald Reagan said in his farewell address, we are a nation of immigrants, pilgrims hurtling through the darkness towards home. America is defined by freedom as our core value, showing resilience through 200 plus years of storms. As we embrace storms of our lives and this moment, I offer you the following perspective for a successful life. The same ones needed by anyone climbing the ladder, regardless of their starting point. The first is belief. Belief is the foundation for the best creative soil in the known universe: your mind. I have faced gatekeepers at virtually every step of my career journey. I have overcome depression associated with each obstacle in my life, and I want to shout out to May and June for their focus on mental health awareness. But I learned I had to set my eyes on what I wanted to create, despite those around me telling me otherwise. I used to fear failure, but now I welcome it because it has something to teach me, and it has something to teach you too. When I pause and check my ego, I see that my dreams have largely come true. And that does not mean I stop aspiring, but it does help me to appreciate that what I have before me materially is enough, and what I seek to know myself fully and how to help make the world a little bit better. The second is personal development. As you take another step on your journey, always understand that loving yourself first will help you connect with your dreams, and only you know what that is. I have spent my adult life unlearning social conventions ascribed to me by society and how to master my awareness of others who attempt to play those out in my life. A few years ago, pre-COVID, I began a spiritual journey that has led me to focus differently on my life, and in the words of Jim Rohn, work more on yourself than you do your job. This is one of the most important pieces of advice I can give you. Invest in your growth continuously and become a lifelong learner. Your future self will thank you. Third is community. American society emphasizes individuality. However, the real power lies in the community that you create. Each of you assembled today reflects my broad, inclusive sense of community. We come from different understandings of existence, different intersectional identities, yet we cross paths as Guttman Grizzlies. No matter how far you ascend on the world's social ladder, what will ground and, more importantly, save you is community. I am an American, and we the people is my inheritance, and it is yours too. With that comes the moral responsibility to look at problems and create win-win solutions to correct past injustices. In our current global climate, neutrality is picking a side. Look around at all who are assembled here today. Today's America is multicultural, multiracial, multilingual, with an extensive spectrum of identities. When I look at people, I recognize our differences not as points of exclusion, but as reminders that despite our differences, we are inherently the same. What divides us are social conventions that existed long before any of us were born. In closing, I would like you to remember Pastor Martin E. Moore's words. First, they came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists. I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me. Class of 2025, you are your brothers, sisters, and neighbors' keeper. You are the inheritors of the American dream, and you have the power to make it real for everyone. Go forth and write the narrative that future generations will read about. Congratulations on behalf of the faculty and staff of Guttman Community College.
Thank you, Dr. Allen. Please join me in welcoming two of our fierce leaders at Guttman Community College, Vice President of Enrollment Management and Student Affairs, Dr. Danny Ambrose, and our Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Paul Reifenheiser, who will present our special commencement awards.
Hello, everybody. It's great to see you. How we feeling? Yes. All right. Well, it is my pleasure to be here today. The Wang Award for Resourcefulness and the Braun Award of Resilience, two awards graciously bestowed to Guttman by Jasper Wang and Kristen Heinz. The Wang Award for Resourcefulness is named after Jasper Wang's father, Ken Wang, who immigrated to the United States in the 1980s in hopes of giving his children as many opportunities as possible. This award goes to a graduate who is an immigrant or child of an immigrant and has demonstrated particular resourcefulness and industriousness. This year's recipient of the Wang Award for Resourcefulness is Aminata Kante. Please join me at the stage.
All right. The Dottie Braun Award for Resilience is named after Kristen Heinz's grandmother. Dottie Braun valued and exemplified resilience in herself and others to her to her local community, serving as a licensed social worker, a Girl Scout leader, and a school board member. This award is bestowed to a graduate who has displayed resilience while also contributing to the good of the school community. This year's recipient of the Braun Award for Resilience is Peter Huerta. Please join us on stage.
The Sean DePastor Award is named after a former Guttman student in the 2014 cohort whose life was taken on June 7, 2015. Sean was an engaged and committed student who displayed tremendous promise as a scholar and leader. To honor his memory, every year, this award is presented to an urban studies graduate who, like Sean, embodies passion and excellence in the pursuit of learning. This year's recipient is Daniel Jose Marmolejos. Please join me at the stage.
All right, at Guttman, we take academic excellence very seriously. So it is my distinct pleasure to recognize this year's valedictorian and salutatorian. With the highest grade point average among those eligible to graduate, this year's valedictorian and salutatorian, the best of our best, is respectively Michael Zinicelli and Sabrina Q. Please join me on stage. One step forward.
Congratulations again to all of our award recipients, including all of our winners at the Stellas, award ceremony last week. Now it is my great honor to introduce our class speaker. Give it up, yes! So this year's speaker has not only excelled academically, but has also emerged as an inspiring leader within our community, balancing studies with commitment to social justice and helping others. She has shown remarkable resilience and determination. Please join me in welcoming your 2025 class speaker, SGA Secretary and Stonewall President, Trixie Johnson.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Distinguished guests, Guttman staff and faculty, family, friends, and of course, my fellow graduates. It is truly an honor to stand before you as we celebrate not the ending of our academic journey, but the start of something new. I am deeply grateful to have the opportunity to speak on behalf of not just a class, but a family that has grown, learned, and achieved so much over our time at Guttman together. Standing here in Bryant Park today, I can't help but wonder, how did we get here so fast? One moment we're walking in for our first day of bridge, and now we're dressed in caps and gowns, completely different people from when we first walked through the Guttman doors. This moment is ours. We made it, and that is something worth celebrating. Looking back at our time at Guttman, I profoundly cherish and love the memories we've created together. Whether that be evening Broadway trips, raising money for breast cancer awareness by paying our beloved officers of SGA, or just hanging out in the game room and playing pool, we've created an unbreakable bond together. But let's be honest, it wasn't always easy. College isn't meant to be. It's meant to push you, to challenge you. There were long nights of writing essays only 2 hours before the due date, moments of self-doubt, and times where the pressure of being a student felt suffocating. But despite these challenges, we did it. We navigated through balancing jobs, extracurriculars, family responsibilities, and so much more that led us sitting in these chairs, ready to shake Dr. J's hand and feel so much pride for all we've accomplished during our time here. Through it all, we found strength in community, and that is what has brought us here today. When I first arrived at Guttman, I was full of nerves and anxiety. If I'm being honest, I struggled in high school, and now I was in a completely new place, knowing no one. It was terrifying. Because of that, I kept to myself as much as I could, and that was my only regret. During my first fall semester, I spent as little time on campus or around my classmates as possible, just attending classes and hiding out in the library or here in Bryant Park until my next class. I went to maybe one event half-heartedly and didn't talk to others despite craving connection with my peers. I wasn't sure where I fit in or how to find my place. But slowly, something changed. I branched out more. I met new people. I bonded with my professors and even managed to land a small position on a club executive board. What started out as a quiet fear of letting others in turned into genuine love and connection. And these connections led me to opportunities 18-year-old me could have never imagined. I branched out far beyond my comfort zone and ran for student government. I became the Stonewall Club president, and I received an internship through my major. It has been an incredible honor to serve in these positions and give back what my Guttman family has given to me. Through it all, I've been able to keep my grades up and grow academically because of the incredible support system around me, around us, my classmates who always had my back, professors who saw my potential even when I couldn't, beloved staff that made sure I was prioritizing my work, but also prioritizing my mental health. They challenged me, believed in me, and never let me settle for less than my best. Because of them, and because of this community, I walk away from Guttman not only with knowledge and skills, but with confidence, purpose, and a deep sense of pride in who I've become. None of us could have made it here on our own, though. I know when I first got to college, I thought I was being thrown to the wolves. In high school, we're always told that college is different. I cannot count the amount of times I've heard one of my teachers say, "Oh, that won't fly in college," or "College won't be easy like high school," as if high school was easy. So naturally, I came in expecting the worst. Endless deadlines, impossible professors, and no one to catch me when I fell. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Behind every last-minute paper, every hand raised in class, there was a network of people lifting us up and helping us move forward. To our faculty, thank you for your passion, your patience, and your unwavering belief in us. You've given us so many opportunities. You've allowed us to engage with and become educated in our community. You've given us space to learn both inside and outside the classroom. But most importantly, you've taught us more than just course material. You've taught us how to think critically, communicate effectively, and believe in our own potential. To the staff, your commitment to student success does not go unnoticed. From the Office of CCPP, helping us polish our resumes and cover letters, to the Student Life Team, which provides a community for all students on campus, all the way to the pantry run by the Connect Center, which ensures that no student has to choose between hunger and learning, you've all shown what it really means to care. And to our families, friends, and mentors, thank you for your constant encouragement, for standing by us through every late-night study session and early morning class, for being our cheerleaders and our grounding forces. Your support made this day possible, and we are forever grateful. As I said before, graduation isn't the end. This is only the beginning. We've completed the first chapter of a much larger story. From here, we move on to senior colleges or other opportunities we've worked hard for, whether that be in the workforce, CUNY, SUNY, completely out of state or private. I truly hope we are all planning to further our education in pursuit of knowledge. As corny as it is, follow your dreams. Major in what you want to major in. Find a career that makes you happy. Make a difference by making yourself into the best you can be. When challenges come your way, embrace them. Use what you've learned here to overcome whatever life throws at you. And don't forget to look back every now and then, to remember how far you've come and the people who helped you get here. We have to take everything we've learned, both inside and outside the classroom, and use it to make a difference. Let's be the leaders, the innovators, the advocates, and the voices every community needs, whether it's through our careers, passions, or simply how we treat those around us. We each have the power to create positive change in a world that could always use more. Speak out against the thousands and thousands of injustices that folks all across the world are facing today. Your voice is the most powerful tool you have. Remember, your silence is a weapon wielded by the oppressor. With that, I wanted to say congratulations to you all. Be proud of what you achieved and know that this isn't the end. Let Guttman be a reminder that you are capable of so much more than what anyone could have ever imagined. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
All right, everybody, the moment you've been waiting for has arrived. But first, how about one more round for Trixie, please? All right, it is time to set the stage for the diploma ceremony. President Johnson, please join me at the podium. Let's do this. All right. May I ask the graduates to stand? President Johnson, I have the honor to present to you Guttman Community College's candidates for graduation, and I respectfully request that you confer upon them the degrees for which they are now qualified.
By the authority vested in me and by the CUNY Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I do hereby confer upon each of you who have completed the respective requirements the degree of Associate of Arts in Business Administration, the degree Associate of Arts in Human Services, the degree of Associate of Applied Science in Information Technology, the degree Associate of Arts in Liberal Arts, the degree of Associate of Science in Science, the degree of Associate of Arts in Urban Studies, the certificate in Cybersecurity, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, you may now move your tassels from right. I don't want you to go back, from right to left. Please take your seats and prepare to come to the stage. And we want a little energy as you prepare to come to the stage.
Now presenting graduates with an Associates of Arts degree in Business Administration. Alexander Acevedo Mejia. Brandon Harding. Mirna Mejia. Tawanda Green. Mohammed Bella Kamara. Usman Nabe. Alexa Dominguez. Hillary Baez. Ania Codet. Armando Castillo. Mercedes Vargas Ortega. Anthony Jung. Diogo Ramirez Jimenez. Noberis Cano. Ricardo Velez. Brandon Flores. Jokira Seabrick. Dariam Camilo. Brian Martinez. Yes. Tamia Allison Simone Dees. Hasatu Ba. Reina Lisbo. Stephanie Hernandez Alejandre. Brittany Giracocha. Julia Ase. Yoscar Galindo. Mariama Diallo. Amir Williams. The following students are graduating with an Associate's degree of Arts in Human Services. Sabrina Q. Beatrix Trixie Johnson. Bianca Guzman. Litzy Jeanette de Jesus. Johanny Marmol. Stephanie Rodriguez. Maki Calcano. Thank you. Basi Adebayo. Miriam Alahiri. Saleh Saint Leger. Madison Chufu. Antonio Garcia. Mir Rasaw. Kezra Ross. Adriana Melendez. Cesar Garcia Valdon. Information technology. Now presenting students who are graduating with an Associates of Applied Science degree in Information Technology. Michael Zanichelli. Mamadou Kira. Isaiah Halsey. Ryan Lamb. Benjamin Rosen. Brando Hernandez. Johanse Ben Baird. Kiara Charlemagne. Joel Estevez. Nazir Bristol. Francis Zenahir Pena. Alan Green. Alexander Nichols. Timothy Anel. Keone Quiros. Elijah Adams. Nicolas Vasquez. Dixon Boashe. Elaine Sanchez. Aziz Abdul Wahab Alexis.
The following students will be walking and receiving their Associate in Arts for Liberal Arts. Piro Huerta. Mark Aurel Eboa Abonge. Graham Gottfried. Zaria Roberts. Kylie. Kylie Williams Downs. Becky Yang. Samantha Neves Ramos. Orandi Ajide. Shantae James. Kenny Fernandez. Elizabeth Ruiz. Edwin Garcia. Jasmine McElroy. Saku Halimatu. Aaron Hernandez. Josephine Melendez. Lenasia White. Fatima So. Romeo Latortu. Madusi Cisse. Alani Bourne. Alessani Kane. Kenneth Colon. Ibrahim Fudal. Evaristo Gomez. Huowen Deng. Jadisha Wade. Ashia Foxworth. Tyshawn Braxton. Legend Beltran. The following students are walking and receiving the Associate in Science in Science. Aminata Kante. Mamjra Diop. Mame Salemata Sidebe. Jessica Adinunu Soji. Ooh, I said that right. The following students will be walking and receiving the Associate in Arts for Urban Studies. Daniel Marmalejos. Alicia Warner. John Ruiz. Tyler Otis. Daniel Perez. The following students will be walking and receiving their certificate for cybersecurity. Kevin Ramos. Nigel Edwards. Amari Williams.
A round of applause one more time. Whoa. We made it. We made it. We made it to the end. Thank God, no rain. All right. So now, graduates, you are now alums of the most distinguished community college, I argue, in the nation. Wear this as a badge of honor. Guttman has not only prepared you to be scholars well-versed in the critical and analytical approaches to text, research, and academic work, you also possess the requisite skills to navigate and change polarized ecosystems. By leading and participating in campus and community discourse on social impact and amplifying inequities, you now have the requisite skills of which you should be able to unabashedly be proud and leverage at the next point of your journey. We are counting on you. As you leave Guttman, take with you the spirit of, the practice of civic engagement as imparted to you by Guttman faculty and nurtured by staff. I leave with you parting words from Mother Teresa. And I just need you to start clapping so I can just feel good. Just start clapping, all right? You'll catch it, you'll catch it. So Mother Teresa, and I want your clap to even become more thunderous. So I need you to keep clapping, all right? So Mother Teresa states, people are often unreasonable and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. Keep clapping. If you are kind, people may accuse you of ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. I need you to keep clapping. If you're honest, people may cheat you, but be honest anyway. Keep clapping. I don't hear you. If you find happiness, people will be jealous, but be happy anyway. The good you do today may be forgotten tomorrow. I need you to stand now. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have. I don't hear you, and it may never be enough, but give your best anyway. Class of 2025, congratulations. I don't hear you. Clap a little louder. I believe, and as I shared with you 2 years ago, for you and I prophetically declare that the best is still yet to come. Congratulations, class of 2025. And at this time, to officially close the program, please welcome our Grand Marshal, Dr. Molly Macris, Professor of Urban Studies, back to the program.
Students, family, and esteemed guests, congratulations. The 2025 commencement exercises of Stella and Charles Guttman Community College are now concluded. Our recessional will begin with the stage party. We ask our graduates to remain in their seats until they are escorted out by the marshals. Families and friends, please remain seated until all students have exited. Please feel free to remain in Bryant Park for photos and to visit any of the vendors before your departure. Thank you.